Hello everyone, my name is Roya and I am a booktuber who needs to do a lot more tagged videos. Because I just went on tour, I felt the need to do a music related tagged video, and there aren't that many of them out there. What I decided to do was create my own. And because there's a Taylor Swift book tag going around, it gave me some ideas. So, ladies and gentlemen and ocean souls, this is the Nightwish Book Tag, and what a show we have for you today. Question 1 is Elvenpath, your favorite high fantasy book. And my favorite high fantasy book is Lord of the Rings, obviously. There's really no other answer for me. Number 2 is Bless the Child, a book with a loss of innocence, and for this I chose Bridge to Terabithia. Number 3 is Slaying the Dreamer, a book where the character you love dies. And I had to go with Harry Potter because too many lovable characters die. 4 is Oceansoul, a character who yearns for more. And for this I chose Twyla from The Sin Eater's Daughter because she's living a life of poverty and she has to be the next Sin Eater and she doesn't want that. So she goes off to live in the palace and be the executioner and all this craziness. And pretty much puts a lot of things in jeopardy by doing so. But oh well. Number 5, The Poet and the Pendulum, a book with suicide. And for this, I chose The Winner's Curse. Because even though not that many people really commit suicide in it, it has a lot of cultural suicide, basically, in that book, in that setting. Number 6 is Sahara, a book that takes place in the desert. And for this, I chose The Black Unicorn by Tanith Lee because that has a lot of time in the desert. There's very few scenes that do not take place in a desert, actually. Number 7 is Last of the Wilds, a book that takes place in the wilderness. I chose Dies the Fire by S.M. Sterling, and in that book, people go back to living like medieval times because all technology stops working. So any buildings become ruins and pretty much everywhere is wilderness. Number 8, Our Decades in the Sun, favorite bookish parents. And this was a tough one for me. There are a lot of great parents in a lot of books, but I think my favorites have to be Ned Stark and Catelyn from the Game of Thrones book, and in particular, but the whole Song of Ice and Fire series. Number 9 is Wanderlust, a book where people travel the whole time. And for this, I chose Hyperion by Dan Simmons because really there are barely any scenes where people aren't traveling. Although there are a lot of books that I could have chosen for this one, I think. Number 10, Storytime, a nostalgic book. And for this I picked Animorphs because that kind of shaped my childhood in a way. And I already used Bridge to Terabithia in an earlier answer, so I can't use that again. Number 11, Fantasmic, favorite fairy tale retelling. And for this I had to pick Cinder. And for anyone who hasn't read that, Cinder is a book in which Cinderella is a cyborg, and it's really, really awesome. I think even out of all the Lunar Chronicles books that are out, Cinder is by far my favorite because that one seriously blew my mind. And Winter is coming out very soon, this month in fact. I'm pretty excited. And the last question is number 12, Edema Ruh, a book title that would make a good song. I picked this question because Edema Ruh is actually a song about the name of the wind. And my answer for this is the Throne of Glass series. I mean, those books are called Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, Heir of Fire, and Queen of Shadows. Who doesn't want to write songs called those? And those books would make really good songs too. There's a lot of good material there. Anyway, that is the Nightwish Book Tag. I really couldn't resist because Nightwish is my favorite band in the whole wide world. So if you want to do this tag, I will leave the questions down below. I'm not going to tag anyone to do this because I have no idea who on BookTube even listens to Nightwish. So I guess just if you want to do this tag, do it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will have another one up very soon. Bye!